Alrighty, we only have 2 interactions to go, so bear with me, guys. We're almost done. So here, I'm at 205, and I have to add 2 images. So I go back to my plus icon, click on image, then go to upload. I'll do it very quickly since I've done this several times with you guys. All right. Good. So I will play with the appearance of my image. For this interaction, what I want to do is redirect my viewer as they click on my image onto a web page. So I go into the action section, event type, select click to open a web page. Don't bother the error message. This is a little bug. So I click on pass, enter my YouTube link. Yet again, a YouTube link. What would we do without YouTube nowadays? Oh, and before I click on save, I want my video to keep playing for 4 seconds. So there we go. Now I can click on save. Now I will edit my second image, make it a little smaller, remove the border. I just want to mention to you, as we're here, that if I wouldn't go into the action section and select the continue playing mode, and it would stay in pause mode, that automatically, by default, the video would pause. So if you guys set up a group of interaction and you want your video to keep playing and you don't know why it always stops, it's because you probably forgot to put the continue playing mode on one of your interaction. So I entered my duration. So now if I go back and take a look at the outcome, just to make sure everything is right.
If you don't want to buy this type of lights, you can hack your own lighting kit.
Awesome. We'll check if my link is working. My link is working. So we're ready to go and make our last interaction. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I've kind of lied to you. We have 2 more interactions to go because I got confused with the second interaction that was actually 2 interactions in one. So let's take a look at the images sequencing effect we want to reproduce.
If you can't get your hands on a lighting kit, natural light will work fine.
Awesome. So now we got the idea of this effect. So what I would recommend is to write down your time to make sure you avoid back and forth with doing some back and forth with your time. So let's keep in mind our starting time, or earliest starting time for our first image, which is 2:16 in that case. The finish time is 2 minutes 20 seconds and 5 milliseconds. So as you can see, my second image appears at 2:17. It means my duration, since I've lost a second there, I have to remove 1 second to my duration. But I mean, if it's too complicated that way, just always keep in mind your finish time and your starting time, and deduce one by the other, your finish time by your starting time, and you will obtain your duration time if it gets too confusing. So the first image is supposed to appear at 2:16 and last for 4.5 seconds. So if we go into our course, I'm at 2:17. So I want this image to appear first. So 216, I'll make it even. Keep playing for 4.5, if I'm not mistaken. I've added the images already to save us some time. So now I will have to play in the seek bar to find the other image. Here we go. This is the second image. I want it to appear at 217. Keep playing. So since I've added 1 second, I have to remove 1 second from the duration time. So 3.5. Click on save. And the last image, 218. Keep playing for 2.5 seconds. And that should do the trick. Let's take a look.
Of the subject to make it even. If you can't get your hands on the lighting kit, natural.
Awesome. So we made it. We're now on to our last interaction. To end the tutorial, we will take a look at the hotspot question, which is one of our new feature. I really like this new type of question because it's leaning more towards the gamification of the learning process, which is more visual, more playful, and it's a little bit like one of those games where you have to enter a room and search into it and find clues or objects. Here I added an image, but for sure you can add your question directly on one of your video scene. So here we have the question, and here we have the answers or the hotspots. So the viewers or the learners simply have to select the icons and then click on submit, and you can see the feedback appearing. So if we take a close look at how to use those questions, I will refresh my page because it seems that I have some issues with my internet. Sorry about that. Go to my interaction. I already have embedded my image to fasten up the process. So I go into my interactions menu, click on hotspot. I know there's a lot of boxes appearing for this interaction, but we'll really break it down together to make sure you guys understand really well how it works. So here I can paste or write down my question in my question box. If we take a close look at our editing menu on the left, here we have our text setting section, then the appearance section, pretty much the same thing you've seen before for the other interactions. Obviously, for this question, I will put an appropriate size, a box size for my question. I can change the color, do the usual, customize it to my liking. And if I go into the question answers, it is more of an answers section than question. So here is where I can edit and add my hotspot. So I have more than one good answer. So I'm checking the multiple answers box. To add your hotspot, you click on the green icon right here. You can select between the rectangle, the circle, and the classic hotspot. I just want to mention quickly that the rectangle and the circle still allows you to add text into it. So if it's more convenient for you guys, you can use those features. So let's add our first hotspot. Place it into the right area. So I will select this box right here to be able to move it because it's kind in the way. Click again on my green icon to add my second hotspot. Oh, I forgot to mention, after you added your hotspot, make sure if it is the good answer, make sure you check the good answer box. So this is one of the good answer, and this was too. So by selecting your box, if I may say, you will always have the contextual editing menu appearing. And I want to add another hotspot. Since this one is not a good answer, I don't have to check anything right here. So as I said, if I go into the appearance menu, I can change the color of my hotspot. The hotspot were red in the video. So I will select my other hotspot and change the color. Also, you can change the icon appearance of your hotspot. Awesome. If we take a quick look also into the action section, you simply can find the time where you added your interaction. And as for the other interactions, you can change the time if you ever made a mistake. So here, let's take a look at the feedback box. So I've selected it so I can see the option section appearing. So you simply have to enter your customized feedback message. All right, so you can see that right away your customized message appears. So I will also put a proper box's size. As for the other, you can still edit or customize your feedback box's appearance. You can also manage your hotspots or answers, from this menu. And it goes the same way for the action. It will, the starting time will be changed for your entire hotspot question. So once you're done, and I think we can click. Tutorial was helpful. If you guys have any questions or comments, you can go to www.quentic.com. Go into our contact section, write us an email, or give us a call, or even better, you can directly chat with us. For sure, I'll talk to you soon because we have a lot of new features coming up. So for now, enjoy Quentic.